Figure of light grounding. The grounding technique used constantly in inner alchemy is the figure of light, which is based on practices used by the Essenes, a Gnostic sect. The full set of practices is contained in Armor of Light, 2 booklets by Olive Pixley. The basis of this exercise is the visualization of a light double of the physical body mirrored below the feet. This light body serves to anchor physicality directly into light and acts as a natural protection against the absorption of negative particles from the earth and the environment. It is tremendously powerful. Before attempting the visualization as outlined in the text below, please refer to the illustration above. The technique is as follows. Begin by lying down. Sense the figure of light at your feet, an exact replica of your physical form, only in brilliant light. Sense the contact of the light body with the feet and allow that contact to energize your feet. Then draw from it upwards through your body. End by sealing the connection with a circular beam of light projected from the right side over your head, around and over the head of the figure of light, and back to close the circle over your own head. This visualization should be done quickly. Its purpose is not only to energize the physical body in light, but to expand the capacity of mind so that it is able to register instantaneous contact with light. This process works to quicken your mental faculties, and so should be done in a flash. I find the relationship with my own body of light expressed this way to be comforting. It also serves the purpose of creating the balance or grounding tension necessary for the creation of the alchemical circuit created in the master practice. Protection. You have already been using protection in the form of the crystal tube of light from the master practice in part 1. For those of you who desire additional protection, I outline 2 helpful visualizations below. Ancient occult literature points to 3 psychic gates through which energy enters the physical body: the coccyx, the kidneys, and the back of the head. Each of these acts as a passageway for interdimensional energies to flow into us, but each passageway can also let in undesirable energies from the environment. Psychic self-defense practices teach us to guard these areas through protective visualization. Many traditions have long upheld the visualization of the cross of light enclosed by a circle. A favorite visualization of mine is that of a revolving disc of golden light placed behind the solar plexus. This covers the area of the kidneys and is not only protective but also soothing to otherwise disturbed emotional energies. The illustrations may be used as guides for these protective visualizations. The human organism protects itself automatically in most cases. When the individual is acting through the personality, however, overactivating a particular center, such as misuse of the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, or even the third eye center, there's little that protection techniques can do. One of the safest and easiest ways to restore the chakras is through the use of colors. Look for colors that you resonate with, primarily green, indigo, and magenta-colored lamps are wonderful. Finally, of course, if you need healing, there is always the earth, the healing green of nature, which is the best and richest harmonizer of all. Healing and the healing circuit. The inner alchemy school teaches that healing energy comes from spirit. It descends through the upper chakras into the bindu at the base of the skull. From there, it proceeds to the heart. If the healer uses the laying on of hands technique, their shoulder and hand chakras will be especially open. If they are silent or far away, the radiation occurs through the energies projected through the healer's higher bodies. Everyone's touch, even everyone's footsteps, imprint energy upon living things. Therefore, everyone is a potential healer, because everyone is a battery, a conduit for energetic frequencies. A healing circuit may be formed through the use of the wrist, the soles of the feet, and any number of the chakras. Just as the feet are an extension of the base of the spine, the hands are an extension of the heart. A healing circuit is formed by lines of force linking the heart chakra with the minor chakras in the palms of the hands. One healing system may make use of the entire body, while another may channel pure light substance directed out of the body by projecting thought. Some may advocate radiating pure light, love, as an expansion from the heart chakra, others from the power centers, which are the lower chakras associated with lower body energies. Some use physical touch, while others use energetic projection as a form of absent healing. The ancient alchemists created their iode stones, the magical alchemical instruments, by charging them with energy invoked from other dimensions, requalified with the help of elemental energies, and channeled into substance through physical touch via the 5 fingers of the hand. This is how, in the Middle Ages, a material substance such as coal was thought to be able to be refined into a diamond, or lead into gold. It is thought that the molecular structure could be altered by the expert manipulation of the alchemist's own vibratory frequency. The vibratory rate of the atomic structure was raised through the medium of the alchemist's body and channeled through the hands. This iode stone would then be used to recalibrate other substances as well. Think of the implications of alchemy on rejuvenation and healing. Energy balancing systems have a profound effect on the human energetic structure, including right-left and inner-outer polarities. Organs, as well as the chakras and bodies, have positive or negative polarities. By matching the poles and not sinking too far into one polarity or another, one brings balance. Harmony is the magical ingredient responsible for all healing. An embrace is one of the most healing acts, particularly one given out of an overflow of love and an abundance of physical, i.e., vital energy. The energy simply leaps into the depleted person. Energy always seeks balance. It is important to know your strength, your constitution, and your energetic makeup. Know what your healing abilities are. Not everybody is a healer on the physical level. When I put my hands on somebody, I am in touch with their higher self. From this perspective, I am aware of my connection to my own God self. I allow that force to come through me in whatever way is needed. By virtue of having a body, I am in authority over physicality. But energy balancing will happen spontaneously and bring about healing in certain instances. Healing itself cannot happen without intentionality, without some form of prayer or invocation. Healing happens out of the partnership between matter and light. When an individual is not able to receive touch, either physical or auric, the energy can be projected through thought. Whereas physical substance is not approached directly, the emotional body is. That can trigger a certain restructuring at the physical level. By the time an individual leaves a session, they feel relaxed and uplifted. Whenever I do energy balancing work, I never know how long my hands will remain in a certain place. Usually the person falls asleep, which is the most sought-after state of consciousness, as the mind, which is what normally interferes in the healing process, is laid aside. Their brainwave activity is slowed down, and at that point, the forces that work through me are able to bring about the balancing, aligning, vitalizing, recalibrating, or relaxing of the physical body. The process of harmonizing prior to transmutation begins. The lines of force on the body provide the basic framework for healing. They create the pathways that enable the alchemical work to occur by balancing the polarities of light and matter. This work is usually divided into transmutation, all healing and recalibration from lower into higher expressions, manifestation, enabling physical or non-physical manifestations, etherealization, the purification of density and its restructuring into light forms. By the very fact that I am in alignment with the forces of light through my living and through my conscious invocation, when someone comes through the door, they will be affected by the vibrations of light. Everyone can do this.